that's really been, the focus from day one. It's just to help companies and people get what they need to do their job. Very, very excited to see this thing fly.
Yeah. Oh, I'm like, I don't know how many times I've sat in here and made airplane sounds, so, and just kind of pictured what's going to happen. So I'm really actually happy that you guys got a hold of us, and you got a hold of me and said, you wanted to come out, you wanted to check out the 401, and you guys wanted to get involved.
Yeah, absolutely. I was stoked. I remember the first video a couple months ago. I was drinking coffee one morning, saw your video pop up. I hadn't watched any of the content before, and I got excited immediately because it's cool to see people rebuild things, but it's even cooler to see people rebuild and work on an airplane.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
And so I knew you had your work cut out for you, but I knew you were going to do it. And then one day I shot you an email, I guess, and you responded in like 30 minutes.
So that morning, interestingly enough, I was drinking my coffee.
Yeah.
So when I saw that come up, and literally like it might have been 2 days earlier, I had actually seen your product. I was on your website and I saw, all your vapor honing machines, and I had just actually done the wheels on the 401, and they were like corroded. I was sanding them, I was wire brushing them, and it was like a pain to clean up. And I was like, I just got to get one of these machines.
I think that's where I realized that we came in and could help, with the project. Was kind of the dirtier, messier the situation is, the better off we are, the more we can help. And I think the day I watched the video of you cleaning the rims, I was like, man, I'm like a day late. And so I was like, this is ridiculous.
We got lots of dirty stuff, a lot of dirty stuff. You guys would have to see this, and we got a lot of dirty stuff to clean up. And like, even I was showing you this interior floorboard that we're gonna pull the whole thing up, and you had shared that you have a pretty big machine that we could fit them right in there and it'll clean them right up, so plenty of dirty parts. Don't worry about the dirty wheels. That's not even a percentage of the dirt we're gonna clean off of here. So, it's gonna be awesome.
Well, that's what I was hoping, because I knew you were moving fairly quickly. I mean, being involved in the aviation community to a pretty decent extent, I said, man, you're really moving quickly and getting this thing cleaned up. I said, obviously you've got a lot of stuff to overhaul, but I was like, man, every part that we're missing is an opportunity.
Absolutely.
To show off how this thing works and how our process and our product works.
You guys have some awesome equipment. And, I joke about playing with a little bit just because there is actually something that's almost calming about seeing the dirt disappear that easy, and to get the paint and the grime and the corrosion off of stuff. So, and no dust.
Absolutely. No dust. That's the biggest selling point, I think, for our product.
Yeah.
Is the fact that you can stick it anywhere in a factory or in a shop, and the dust is so minimal. Not to mention like working with sensitive parts and sensitive surfaces and thin metals, like all the sheet metal panels that you have on this airplane. That's where this process really excels.
Nice.
For the thin materials and the versatility between the machines, which is what I'm really excited to show off to the viewers, is just how versatile this equipment can be.
The coolest thing is you're getting the corrosion off it, you're cleaning it off, and it polishes the aluminum as you do it. Like it's one of the coolest things. Where it's traditional sandblasting, it kind of ruins the surface, it pits it, it warps it. The vapor honing, totally different. It's great for internal engine. It's, carburetors, anything that you want to put in there. It's going to save me so much time and so much aggravation. And you can give that machine to someone that's not as honestly trained, because it's simpler to use. So really, at the end of the day, you're not dropping chemicals. There's no chemicals in there, so you're not dropping chemicals. You don't have to have a ton of training. and or supervision. It's a lot safer. There's not dust around. You're not inhaling dust. That's, like I said, when I started researching it, and before we even called, your company's the one that came up on. Literally, I had it on my phone when you emailed. I'm like, wait, is that the same company? Because you guys have really keyed in on the needs of your users and your customers, and gave them an affordable product. And I did compare some different products I saw, and you have some great prices, great reviews. And I talked to a couple of people, and everybody said that's who to use.
When I started the company in 2012, that was kind of like my vision, was to be able to take this process, which was an industrial, expensive process, and simplify it and mass produce these units. To where every individual could afford them. We're bringing a cabinet up just to let everybody know. It's going to be 60 inches wide, so a lot of these panels will fit.
That'll be perfect.
So it's going to be a great time, and we'll definitely be back here to get dirty. So I'm not going to wear this next time.
So everybody that watches the episodes, pretty much you're going to find me over the vapor honer blasting something, because I know it's going to be kind of my new favorite toy for a while. So everybody's going to wonder what I'm doing. I'm going to be over there blasting something. There's so many parts to clean up on a restoration like this, and it really is a restoration. We're really digging in. We're going to be pulling massive parts. I mean, we did get the airplane for free, but restoring something like this isn't the cheapest thing. So having some awesome folks like yourselves behind the project, chipping in, we're going to be doing some really cool stuff. We talked about this. We're going to be flying vets, veterans all over the world. We want to see the war memorials to doctor's appointments. We're going to be flying, people, everyday people that may have cancer, to medical appointments. We're going to rescue some animals. It's all going to happen in this airplane. It's all going to happen, because folks like you want to invest in the dream that we have and make it your dream.
That's really been, the focus from day one, is just to help companies and people get what they need to do their job. Very, very excited to see this thing fly.
Yeah. Oh, I'm like, I don't know how many times I've sat in here and made airplane sounds, So, and just kind of pictured what's going to happen. It's going to happen. I want to see you come along for a mission. We're going to have a seat, I want to see how you guys come along, for a mission too, and see first point, point of view. We're going to bring everybody with, and we're going to touch a bunch of lives, and, it's going to give so much back to the community. It's going to give so much back to all the viewers and to ourselves, And it's just amazing to have this opportunity to meet people like you, to get to know your company, and what your goals are, and for those goals to be, so much like our own, and to also work so hard to do so much for the community and to invest so much in the community. That's what it's about.
Well, yeah, I'm super excited what's coming. And
I'm so excited. It's been great to meet you, and thank you for coming out. It was good to meet you. I can't wait to have you back. We're gonna fly somewhere on some mission at some point after this is done. You got to come with. Really want to bring all you guys with, so you can see the investment and what it does in our community and what it does for people and to people. Thank you so much.
Sounds good. Thanks so much.
Absolutely.